Hello! I'm back from my little trip. It's a good summer breeze going right now. It's warm, it's delightful. But yeah, I was gone for about 6 days. We went camping and we celebrated my cousin's 20th wedding anniversary. So it was basically like a family reunion. And camping, I mean, there's something so great about being forced to be outside in the fresh air 24/7. And I haven't been staring at screens for several days. I only had like a little charging brick, so my phone was constantly almost out of battery. So it was pretty much offline, and that was really really nice. Today I've been staring at a screen all day, trying to catch up with work, and it's like my eyes are having trouble with this light now, going from a dark room on a screen to this beautiful summer day. So man, I don't know. Being gone and camping and then coming back and trying to plug back in can be difficult. It's hard to get back into the technology. It just feels so like a ball and chain. It feels like a prison in a way, but I want to be positive too about it because technology has given us so much freedom too, like a lot of us with in connection. So there's a lot of positives, but once again, balance is key. And yeah, I'd like to find more balance because my full-time job is working on a computer staring at a screen. So is 40 hours a week really healthy, plus the time that you watch screens for enjoyment? Is that really good? I don't know. After being away from them for so long, kind of opens your eyes a bit more. Anyway, more on that trip in a little bit. I just want to say that I came back and logged into YouTube and saw all of the drama. It's so funny almost. It's so funny. You have to laugh. Um, just all the channels reacting to Cole's flip flopping and that message. Sugar Diet's dead, all of that. It's so funny. I laugh at myself too because I jumped on the bandwagon. I saw it as a quick fix, a magic bullet. I was like, yes, all I have to do is eat this way and I'll lose a pound a day and I'll be summer body in 2 months. Boom. Well, it didn't turn out that way, but I totally fell for it. I did. I was just, I'm just looking for the lazy way. I want the efficient, lazy way to get this weight off. Uh, but apparently, it doesn't work for me like that. Looks like it works for some, but I'll have to do it a different way. Maybe by actually making lifestyle changes. Wow, what a concept. I have to actually make big lifestyle changes to lose this weight. Um, you know, calories in, calories out, uh, paying attention to macros, depending on what my goals are, actually exercising, having stress reduction, sleeping, making sure I'm getting enough sun and vitamin D. Wow, what a concept. I actually have to do those things. I honestly was hoping I wouldn't. So now that I'm back, I'm feeling ready to go, ready to try this again with a new perspective. I ate freely on the. I didn't eat the lady. I ate whatever I wanted on this trip. That really included a lot of junk because we were camping, but we had to drive almost 9 hours to our to our destination. So it wasn't like I could prepare meals in a kitchen and then pack them. We did make some stops on the road too, in like hotels and stuff, because my family lives about 8-9 hours away in a car. So when we got there, I just had to buy everything from the store. It's a lot of packaged goods, which of course come with tons of added calories, fat, whatever. So I was eating lots of chips and just prepackaged foods. We were partying a lot because it was a big celebration, so there was drinks to be had. I did not even care, didn't even track, just was living. But the flip side too is when you're camping, when you're outside and you're doing things, you're so much more active. And I was moving my body. I'm not sitting on my bum all day, which is normal for me at my job. So that, I think, balanced things out a bit, because I only gained 3.8 pounds of free eating. And I'm talking like junk for 6 days. So not too bad, I think. But now, what's the next move? Well, clearly the sugar diet's dead, apparently. But you know what? That's one guy's opinion. Why are we... He's not my guru. He doesn't have to be your guru. He's not the spokesperson. You know, I think people tend to put a lot of weight in what certain individuals say. They just kind of put people on a pedestal. And they're looking for a leader. I think we need to be our own leaders. Be the guru. Be your own guru. I do love when people share their experiences, because it's so fascinating to hear and to see how other people experience this life on this earth. Absolutely fascinates me, at least. I love to hear about how people are living this life. And so I think experiences, sharing your experiences with others, that's the key. But then you have to figure out what your life experience is going to look like. And people, sorry to say, but they can be disappointing. They're flawed. And this one person, you know, is maybe a bit of a flip-flopper, maybe a bit of a gaslighter, whatever. Whatever. It's all entertainment. I like to pick and choose what sounds right to me and combine them into my own method. But yes, I did get caught up in the sugar diet. And yes, I did a sugar fast in the beginning. And I was calculating, I was kind of just looking back on my data, and it didn't work. I'll make another video on that, because I have a solid data and chart. But it's really interesting, because I didn't lose any weight. However, I didn't gain any weight. So, So for me, it's really back to the drawing board. And I know some influencers will say, you need to give it more time. I don't know if I buy that. It sounds convincing, and maybe it's the truth. But I also think that if you're doing the right thing for your body, it's going to respond. It's going to respond. Why would it not respond for 2 years? Why? I just don't. Maybe my hesitation there too is that I'm impatient. I don't want to hear that and believe that. I don't want to wait years for my body to heal, for things to catch up, for my metabolism, blah, blah, blah. To me, I'm like, no, I don't want to accept that. There's got to be a way to kickstart things. I love to be efficient. I don't like to wait. And who cares? I know some people are like, no, you got to be patient. Some of us are just not patient, and I'm going to keep trying different things to get where I want to be. And I, you know, I felt comfortable in my body this past 6 days. Like, yeah, I have like about 30 pounds to lose, but you know, I felt okay, and I could just hang out here. I could. I'm not like dangerously overweight or anything. I could just hang out here, but that wouldn't be satisfying to me. I want to, how do I say this? What do I want to do? I want to reach a higher potential with my body. I want to see what it's capable of. I don't want to spend my life just in this middle range. I want to see, hey, how cool would that be if I had a toned, lean body? Like, what would that feel like? How would my life be different? I want to be there and see that. I've already experienced the opposite. I was 30 pounds heavier than this, so I was 60 pounds over my ideal for a while, postpartum. So I experienced that. I experienced life on the heavier side. and now I want to go to the other extreme. I would say right now I'm in the middle, and that just seems like fun. Another thing on the trip, I saw my cousin's wife, who is just in such good shape. I'm so inspired by her. She was toned, she's muscular, and she was involved in everything. She was doing all the activities. I just love to see that. The activeness, the confidence in her own body, the strength. I was completely motivated. I was inspired. Like, yes, I would like to have muscle. I would like to just dive into things. Confident in your body. So, no, maybe I'm going to focus more on that, because I feel like when you're at my place right now, adding a little bit of muscle, that can't hurt. I mean, that's probably going to be really great. Maybe that's going to help increase the speed of this transformation. I'm sure a lot of people would agree. But some don't. Some say get the weight off first and then gain the muscle. But I'm just hopping around, trying things, seeing what's sticking. So I'm going to get more organized. I'm still just catching up on work today and unpacking all of that. But I want to get more organized and have a plan. So I'll hop on soon with that. Because I guess data is important, tracking's important. I'm gonna get serious with this. So yeah, today is just kind of a reset day, getting back into routines. Unfortunately, because it was so nice getting out of a routine. It kind of was such a nice refresh and a change of perspective. It's good to pause and take yourself out of your environment. I loved it. I love traveling. I would like to do it more. It was great. And I was on the beach a lot because we camped on a lake, and that was so lovely. Just getting really hot, running into the water, and then going and drying off in the sun. I love it. So I'm glad it's summer. Definitely will have to be swimming more and getting some more sun. Although I don't have that skin that loves the sun, so I got a little bit of a. I think the burn is gone, but my skin was like shocked with all the outside time, since, as I've mentioned, I work on a computer all day. But I've got a lot on my mind. But this video is long enough. But saying hi, how are you all doing? How are you doing? I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.